Muy bien, siguiente pregunta, ¿eres niño? Hola. Quería preguntarles si fueron que disfrutaron más de esta película y si me cuentan algunos de sus retos y alguna de las
I love the whole cast that we work with. It was great. Most of my stuff was with Jennifer, and she was a pleasure to work with. It was always fun. And Gary Ross is an amazing director, and he was the same. He kept the set energetic and alive, and he was constantly trying different things. He's very open to suggestions and your point of view, so it was always nice, and I felt very free on set, comfortable. It makes it a lot easier when you're filming something like this, and you actually like the people that you're working with. It makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, we had a wonderful experience with actually genuinely really liking everybody that we were working on. And Gary Ross, everything you said about Gary Ross is great. Sorry, I don't know if I'm hearing yeah, I mean, it honestly was a pleasure to show up to work every day because I love the crew, I love the cast, everybody. We all really liked each other and had a really good time.
There's a lot of action in this story as well. So how do you guys manage to balance the whole emotion thing? Because these are like really deep characters as well. So how do you manage to keep the balance between action and the emotions of the characters?
I mean, I don't know if I did that very well. Because I had so much stunt training before that in the training I never really worried about my face. So then when we were on set and I had to jump over a log or do some sort of something, anything, I would make the most bizarre faces because the whole time I had to pay attention to it. So that was hard because I had practiced stunts and then I had done acting, but I had never tried them both together. So I'm sure everybody else is great. I don't know how well I am.
It'll be great tomorrow.
See how it is.
Ok, vamos a la parte divertida. Por acá tenemos una pregunta allá atrás que está indicando. Okay.
Nayeli del Universal, bienvenidos. Mi pregunta es, ¿qué creen que estos libros tienen de interesante o de atractivo para los públicos que los ha hecho tan famosos? ¿Y por qué consideran que las adaptaciones en estos años están siendo más importantes que los guiones originales para cine?
I think a big part of why these books are so big and why there's so many fans is you have this simple model of good versus evil, and good overcoming what evil, and you have these people that you see in these horrible situations that you want to see them get out of that, you want to see them fight back. Yeah, I think it's good overcoming evil. Everyone wants the good to win eventually. It does.
I don't think the adaptation is more important than the original books ever. I mean, I think we needed the books to get what we have. I think it's nerve-wracking and incredibly important when you do have a book that you're making into an adaptation to keep true to that book and to keep true to what everybody loves about it. And that was what was so great working with everybody was all of the producers, Lionsgate, Gary Ross, us. We were all fans of the book. The movie made by fans who really do want to stay true to the book. And then everything.
Suzanne Collins was a really big part of the script writing as well, so it is very true to the books.
Siguiente pregunta.
I am Liz Hill from Sinaloa. No problem. After all, welcome to Mexico. I read the Hunger Games and really liked the book and of course the love story. And I want to know how was your training for the movie and which was your favorite scene and which was the hardest?
My training was free running, stunts, combat, climbing, archery, and the other stuff that I'm probably not remembering. for a couple months, and then working, which was even harder than training.
There wasn't a lot of stunts for my character in this one. It was more about losing weight, looking somewhat hungry. My brother told me that he said it was Hunger Games, not eating games, which was his advice to me. So I took that to heart. Favorite scene, hardest scene was definitely the reaping stuff. We had 300 extras on set. It took about a week to shoot this scene, and it was over 100 degrees.
Yeah,
and
we were passing out from like flies.
People fainting, and it was just excruciatingly hot. But it looked like a prison camp. It looked, you had all these young kids, and I think everyone on set was definitely thinking, and this was for real, and we're watching little kids go off into this battle. It'd be a pretty horrible thing.
Yeah, I agree. I think the reading is definitely the hardest, and not making it right. I think my favorite scenes were all in the Capitol, just because the set blew me away. And then we shot all the wood stuff first, all the game stuff first. And so by the time we actually got to the Capitol, I was so excited to just be inside and wear a dress and have makeup on. That was all fun.
Did you actually stop eating to get into the character?
No, I never stopped eating. I just exercised a lot.
Yeah, the month before we started shooting, I was eating really healthy. I worked out a lot and stripped down. And then when we started shooting, it was more. I wouldn't eat healthy, but I'd binge eat. I just had, whatever was around, and I'd have to punch up once. And it would be kind of a once a day thing. I just have one big binge, and I wouldn't eat much. I wanted to feel, you get really grumpy when you're hungry, and then for these characters, they're searching for their food and they're hunting for it, and then they're hunting for their own food and their families. So they're not well fed and they're not eating a lot. I wanted to feel that.
Yeah, but it's tricky when you're acting to be on a very strict diet because you need energy. You need, and for me, it's more important that I act well than for me to be hungry, low on energy, and not do a good job. Because then I would have watched the movie and been like, I'm skinny, but I'm not very good. But I hate my performance. So I replaced most of my diet. Once we got to work, I ate, and I just stayed within the weight that I was in, and just exercised a lot.
Siguiente pregunta.
Víctor Bustos, bueno, llegar a una película de estas dimensiones, quería preguntarle a Jennifer, ¿qué tan importante fue para ella empezar su carrera trabajando o haber trabajado con Guillermo del Toro?
Oh, I'm going to see Guillermo today. It was wonderful. Guillermo has been one of the most influential people in my life. He directed me in my second movie and taught me so much, and I have such a place in my heart for him, and he's brilliant, and I adore him, and he did a wonderful job.
Por acá, enfrente de Sergio López, Efecto TV, ¿cómo están, chicos? Mi pregunta es, por supuesto, esta es una historia que tiene muchos fans alrededor del mundo y es una ficción, pero hoy en día en el mundo todavía a estas alturas mucha gente muere de hambre y se pelea por la comida. ¿Cuál es su perspectiva como actores y como participantes de esta película? Eso que está pasando alrededor del mundo y que todavía existen guerras porque en muchas partes la gente no come y no tiene con qué llevar el alimento a casa.
I mean, it's horrible. There's always, in every country there are starving people, there's war, there's famine, there's things that seem almost impossible that we can't control or help. This movie is set in the future. a fictional book, it's science fiction. I don't think we were necessarily saying this is what we should do, this is what we shouldn't do. It was just simply a fictional story. It didn't, yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's fiction, and then you know, to show a grim world that you know where something is going clearly wrong, and you have this corrupt government that's punishing you know the small town that don't have money or technology, and you cross your fingers that happens. Something's definitely not very wrong.
There are places in the world, but unfortunately, it is something that is true in a lot of places. There are dictators, there are all of these things. And in our case, it's a story. I should have just stopped.
Una pregunta por ahí atrás.